What? 2 videos in one day? Cameron, you're crazy. That's true. I was about to shuffle off when I realized we talked about those 6 great Nebraska championship games, but those publishers also sent us a whole bunch of other games too. So what I want to do is highlight the games that those 5 publishers sent us that aren't going to have championships at the Game Fest. So we'll just go off of these here. First we've got Stronghold games. They're the ones who sent diamonds. They also sent Fuji Flush, a really fast and furious card game where you're trying to get rid of all your cards, as well as No Siesta. This is the dice game version of La Granja, a very popular farming Euro game. So those 2 are from Stronghold Games. Thank you. Also, we've got Smirk and Dagger, who sent us the Nevermore games. They sent this is called a social collusion game, Dead Last. Very interesting. It may be like a lot of the games where there's a mysterious traitor, but in this one thing that I like is, as it says here, the fun part is absolutely any means of communication is allowed. A simple little nod or eye wink or anything. They also sent Jacques, or Jacques, a game of murder, acquisitions, and denials. So this is a more standard social deduction game. I played this one, a lot of fun. The thing I really like about this is that it's good for 3 to 6 players. You don't need a bunch of people to play it. So thank you, Smirk and Dagger, for those. From Grandpa Beck, we've got his classic Cover Your Assets. It's a set collection game where you can try to steal other people's sets. So fun little game there. Thank you, Grandpa Beck. From Kosmos, who sent us Dimension, we also have Imhotep, a very great game. It was up for Spiel des Jahres, I believe. First time I played this, I didn't really like it, but I've played it about a dozen times since then, and it is fantastic. It's just a little bit lighter. It's a great gateway game. That's what you have to go in knowing that. It's very simple, very light. You'll be able to win it at Game Fest. And then a game of theirs that I have never heard of called Smugglers, which is very cool. You have little contraband items that you're trying to smuggle, literally physically smuggle into some basically Play-Doh. And if you roll it up too big, then you'll get caught. Very interesting, very unique. Definitely want to check this out at Game Fest. And then we have Breaking Games. So thank you, Sherry, for sending all these great games. She also sent us the 4 copies of Letter Tycoon and the Game of 49. She sent us Pocket Dungeon Quest. You basically create a 10 by 10 grid of tiles. You can play this solo if you want, and you run through, and you're trying to find the three treasures and avoid the monsters and all that great stuff. Very great, fun little, you put it in your pocket and you've got a dungeon quest there. For the birds, I don't know too much about this, but I'll tell you what, it looks very cool. It looks like it's a very family-friendly game where you're amassing your different groups of birds, like your cardinals and your orioles and so on. So check this one out. And then finally from Breaking Games is the Amberden Affair, which has a little bit of the social deduction, but it's actually more of a pick up and carry. You're trying to deliver things, only there's one traitor who is delivering things with a little bit extra, a little bit of poison or something. And so after 3 rounds, it's whoever has carried the most and also who can guess who the bad guy is. So these are games brought in from the publishers who are going to be sponsoring the Nebraska State Championship. As a side bonus, I did want to get this out too. Looney Labs has sent us some great stuff. These are not play-to-win games, but I still want to point it out. They have sent us a copy of Lunacy, the Ugly Doll version. We've got regular Flux. We have Firefly Flux. Yeah, that's mine. Just Desserts, a super fun game where you're trying to match the right customer to the right desserts. Very fun. Definitely check that one out. Mad Libs the game. So it's exactly what you think. And then finally, they sent me a bunch of these party favors. These are Flux add-ons. You can use them in any Flux that you have. I've got a ton of them. Anybody who purchases a copy of Flux from any of our great vendors at the Game Fest will get a copy of Party Favors. And even if you don't, come and see me, and I'll see if I can get you a copy as well. So that's all I've got for right now. We've got more and more great things. Samuel will be back with our next round. We should get some more stuff, and then we'll have that contest. So keep checking us out at Great Plains Game Fest. Thanks.